Hello, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Learning Math Stuff. Today we're going to look at some more financial literacy stuff. We're going to look at some things about gross income and net income. First off, these words do not mean what they typically mean. Um, gross, gross does not mean disgusting. Gross actually means large, big, the big amount. So gross in German kind of means large. So think about that. Another thing to think about is gross is most. All right, so there's two types of ways to get paid. You get your gross income, which is the amount that you are getting paid before deductions come out, which is like taxes and healthcare and stuff like that. And then net income is what you actually get to take home. So there's net. You can take home money with your net income. So gross income is the amount that you make before taxes are taken out. Net income is the amount that you actually get to take home. So that doesn't totally make sense yet. So let's make it make a little bit more sense perhaps by looking at a pay stub. So when you get your first job, you will get your first paycheck. And when you get your first paycheck, basically, let's say that you work for, $10 an hour and you work 10 hours. That should get you $100, right? But what actually happens is you did earn $100. That's your total earnings or your gross amount, your gross income. And then what happens is they take out some other stuff. They take out taxes for the country. That's what federal income tax is. So this pays for like things for the United States. So obviously the government has to pay for buildings and all sorts of things from like the government buildings to schools to universities to airplanes for the military, all sorts of stuff. And then there's other taxes. So some states you pay state income tax. Excuse me. But there's just other taxes as well. So actually what would happen is they would take out some more money. So you don't actually take home as much money as you earn. The government takes a little bit of it so it can pay for all those other things that are not free. And so the amount that you actually take home is called your net income. All right. So your gross income is the big number. Then the government takes their amount. So that's subtracting your deductions and you get your net income. So this person earned $1,575, but they only got paid $1,203 because $236.25 went to the government and $135.40 went to other taxes and things. So we do have to pay as Americans for a lot of the services that we get. And that happens through your paychecks. So whenever you get paid, you give some of it to the government, and then you get to keep the rest. So the amount that you give to the government is your deductions, the amount that you get to keep is your net income, and the amount that you earned to start with is your gross income. All right, so Nan is not getting paid all the money he earned working. Why do you think? Well, the government took some. And that's what that is. So the total money earned before any taxes are taken out is the gross income. Another way to think about it, it kind of makes us feel gross when we see how much money we got paid, but we didn't get to keep all of it. So gross income is the large amount. Net income, the amount of money left after taxes, the amount of money actually paid. So the amount of money that you can take home in your little net. All right. So gross income is how much you've earned. Net income is how much you actually get paid. All right. So your gross income is most. It's bigger. Your net income is always going to be smaller because your net income is taxes and deductions.